Hi guys, how are you? This is probably maybe the third time that I've done this, and it's a one-sided conversation. So for a lot of people out there, YouTube isn't necessarily their thing, especially when it's so one-sided. But I did want to come forth today to make a video about dreams that I've had, and this is going back at least a month ago, just because I don't believe that it is necessary. I believe dreams are meant for you, the specific person receiving the dream, unless God tells you otherwise, about telling millions of people about the destruction of the United States that's to come, when in fact, people do know about the Bible and they do know about all these prophecies that all these other people fear monger about. I think they're obsessed. I think that it's something that's sad. And I do pray for those people that they do come out of that, because it's not healthy. I just don't believe it's healthy. So I will get to this first dream though, real quick, because it was exciting to me. I didn't at the time think it was a rapture dream, you guys, because it just didn't fit the description of all these other rapture dreams that I'd heard about. But it starts out, we're in a craft and it's circular, and on the inside, there are probably 150 seats. And everybody is in a circular fashion sitting down, and we have these, like, at the roller coaster ride, they pull down those seat belts over your shoulders. We had those on us, and it happened super fast. We ended up in space. And I remember Jeremy Stone was there, a guy that I talked to on Facebook that's a Christian. He has a twin brother. He was there, but that's the only person that I knew that was there. And I was trying to tell everybody to calm down, and, like, basically, because some people didn't know what was happening, and they looked shocked. And I tried to, just because I knew that my tummy felt so good, it felt like a roller coaster ride, and I wanted to fly. So I released my seatbelt and was flying around, telling people it was going to be okay. And we were out in space, and we were looking at what looked like to be Earth. And there were a lot of things that were going on. So that's all I remember. I woke up, and when I woke up, I jumped up out of bed. I was so happy and excited. There's these certain dreams that I'll have, and that does happen. And it was exactly 2:22 a.m. So he does that with me when he's letting me know that it is from him. I will know, because I'll wake up and then I end up going downstairs and getting a drink of water, and coming upstairs, I pick up the phone and it's 3:33 a.m. That means that the Lord knew I was even going to get up from this dream all excited, not even look at my phone, go get a drink of water, come back upstairs and pick up my phone, and had that much extra couple of minutes time, and would still pick it up at 3:33. I find God is amazing. So, okay, I want to go into a second dream that I had. I've never told anybody this dream. This happened last September, and it was September 6th is when I filmed this craft, which was just a block from my house. And it's not like anything you've ever seen before. If you do want to go ahead and look back uh, on some of my videos, you will find it. It's about a 5 minute long video. I don't remember what I call it. Something like Star Trek ship or something like that, because that's what it did look like once I pulled the frames out, frame by frame, and got pics. It was absolutely amazing. L.A. Marzulli made a trip to my house, to my home, to get copies, because we had another thing pop up, which was on one of the UFO clips that I do have. There is a holographic gray. So if you're coming to my channel and this is the first video you've ever heard from me, you may want to go back and look at some of the things that I've filmed, because I've filmed some crazy and amazing things over the last 19 months. So let me get to this real quick, guys. You guys, please keep it down for just a few more minutes. I'm making a video. You guys can come up and say hi if you want, but just in a minute, okay? Keep it down. Okay, so I had seen this craft with my daughter. We were out on a walk, and this was September 6th, 2019, about 9 p.m. And that's when we saw this thing, and I had it on film for about 3 minutes, and it is continually changing form, size, shape, colors, all this stuff. It communicated as I was talking. I asked Brooklyn, is my flash on? As soon as I asked her that, it starts flashing its lights at me. It's incredible. But anyways, I didn't know, like, is this like an angel? Is this a UFO? Is this a demon? What is this? So the next night I had a dream, and I was at the bottom of a ravine. It was a huge river, and it was all flooded and muddy and nasty. And I was trying, there was about 30 feet that I had to climb to get out of this thing. And I remember that I was just trying to get out, and there were holes, and it was so muddy and sloppy. I kept slipping down. Every time I'd get a little ways up, I'd slip down. So I started reaching my arms into these holes in the sides of the hill, and to grab on, so I can get myself up and pull myself up out of there. And a cobra lashed out. And at that time, I knew, it was like my senses were really super fast in the dream. I knew I grabbed it by the tail. I somehow got it by the tail, and I knew if I whipped it down into the river, I'd be fine. But that's not what happened. It curled its way around, and it just latched on to the wrist right here, you guys. And when that happened, my body forcibly, physically, I remember the feeling in my body. It was like this pressure, like you wouldn't even believe. But I went flying through the air and down to the top of a high-rise building, and I landed in a lady's office, and she said, this is where God's comical, okay? This is where God let me know he was with me, and it was okay, but he was warning me about what happened the day before. So this lady is behind her desk at her computer, and she looks at me and she says, may I help you? And I said, yeah, you might want to call an ambulance. I just got bit by a cobra. So that was the end of that dream. And when I woke up, I was like, whoa, I just taking it all in and trying to figure it out. And of course, to me, it was very obvious that that was something that was not of the holy kingdom of heaven. What I photographed and videotaped the night before when I was walking with my daughter. So there's many, many parts to the story, and I don't want to go and keep going and going and going. But I did want to tell you guys about one other dream that I did have, which is crazy and beyond belief. And it was like a month ago. And there's no way in heck I would ever put this up on YouTube. Give me a break. Yes, I know who Richie from Boston is. I've seen his videos. Have much respect for the guy. Okay? I had a dream. I live in the Ozarks. I had this dream that I'm in the mountains, and I ran into Richie from Boston, and we got married. Is that not crazy? And that two witnesses, we didn't even know who they were. They just came. Two witnesses came to be witness to us getting married. Okay, it happened really super fast. And then after that, I remember something like just UFOs is what happened. Ships were flying up overhead, okay? UFO, those things. And I was running, and I lost Richie, and I was running, and you guys would not believe what happened. This bracelet, a piece of metal, flew through the sky, and it came, and it wrapped itself around my wrist and latched on, and 3 pins popped up the very top of it. So when I woke up from that, I didn't even want to remember that dream, because that sounds like something crazy like nanoparticles and AI stuff, where when they're down to chasing the very last few that haven't received the mark, like what's going to happen and how are they going to chase them down and all that. So, but basically I just wanted to get on and say a quick hello, and you guys come up and say hi real quick. Israel, Durance, and Brooklyn are here. Come on. You guys don't have to. I said go ahead and come on up and say hi. Well, it's just for eternal life matters. Come over here on this side, Durance.
Why are we recording?
This is Durance, you guys. Yay, Durance. Come here, Israel. Oh, they've got the kitties. This is Israel. This is my favorite. This is my favorite girl. And Durance is my favorite too. And so is this one. All dogs go to heaven. Yes, they do at the Rainbow Bridge. So, yes, we will do piano lessons here shortly. To Durance, play. Seriously, play. Use both hands. He's a musical prodigy.
Okay, get the cat out of the way.
He can play. I'm not kidding you. If you guys have any questions or if you'd like to try to hook up on what is it called? I'm in the Ozarks, and I just would like to hook up with people that would like to fellowship. That's my thing. Look at you. Don't know many people here. So everybody reach out. We love you. Jesus is King, and have an awesome day. Bye.
I want to play. Can we play outside?